Won't you take me home? Give me wings to fly. We can run away. Castle in the sky. Won't you take me home and give me wings to fly?
Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, August the 2nd, and the time is 7:25 a.m. in the morning. It's not as fresh as it was yesterday morning. I've been busy watching tutorials once again about the Mavic Air 2 drone, and in particular the active track. Yes, the thing that I was having all sorts of issues with yesterday, as you would have seen in that upload, I'm sure. I hadn't turned one particular thing on. I'm going to go in and show you what I found. I'd followed a bunch of other tutorials, and it's either something I'd missed or they hadn't covered it in the tutorial. I'm going with it was something that I missed, because these guys whose other tutorials that I have followed previously and done all the settings are pretty staunch people, you know. I doubt that they would have forgotten such a thing. So I am the culprit. I am going to try very hard. I'm going to do it all again today with this new function activated, which I'm about to show you in a second. For future reference, if anyone else has this same issue, you will know now what to do. As I'm taking you through the settings in this, I'll explain it to you and explain what happened yesterday and why it wasn't working properly and why it was so frustrating for me. Now, I'm hoping that this fixes everything, and if it doesn't, I'm going to try my hardest not to swear today. I can't promise you anything, but I'll try. Anyway, let's go and have a look at these settings. Okay, so let's turn the phone on. Face ID, hang on. Oh, I don't want to make a call. Bloody hell. Oh, I won't show you my code, hang on. Okay, so here we go. So we go into the DJI Fly app, and hang on, I better get out of here. I'll show you right from the very start. Okay, so we go into the DJI Fly app. Oh, no, I'm bloody back here again. Hang on a sec. How do I get out of here? Right. Okay, so we're inside the DJI Fly app, and we have to turn on the controller before we can get into the settings and play around with it. Okay, so where we want to press are these three dots up in the top right corner. So we press those, and this screen opens up. Sorry, I have to get in with my hand and then move this and then back again. So we're in safety. Now, what we're looking for is this here, Advanced Pilot Assistance Systems, called APAS. Now, I enabled that before, but it must have to be something that you do every single time before you fly it. So perhaps I had never missed that in a previous tutorial when I was doing the settings, but anyway, you have to have that on, otherwise it's not going to avoid stuff. So you turn that on, and then you obviously go and fly it and whatever else. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to hopefully have that on. I'll set all that up again and then fly the drone. Basically exactly the same as how I was doing it yesterday. I'll give you 2 points of view. First person view with the DJI camera Action 2 on my the headband thing, and then also the drone as well. And then I might chop and change it a bit, because if things are going well, I'll cancel out the headband camera and we'll just do the drone. But leading up to that, I'll do both, just for kicks and giggles. All right. Okay, got the drone ready to go. I'm going to go put the controller up here. I have the prime mover already in position, which I'm just trying to make sure everything's silky smooth, if you know what I mean. I don't want to be caught out. Alright, that's ready to go. And come back here. Oh dear. Alright, let's just move some of this there. I've got everything out of there I need. Okay. So basically, yeah, same as what I was doing yesterday. I will just lock this though, because there's a lot of tech in there. And I don't want that to go missing. We can just leave that box there. I'm actually going to fly the drone off the roof of the rig. These flexible solar panels have a protective gel coating on the top of them, so should be alright. Okay, so I'm gonna turn everything on and then I'm gonna jump in the saddle. So we'll start with the phone. Oh, hang on. I haven't put the little joysticks in. Shouldn't need them, but because the active track's going to work, my darling, I'm sure. But we would have put it in anyway. I would hate to be going well and then realise I need to do something with the joysticks and I don't have them in there. That would be a pain in the ass. It would. Alright, that's all good. Alright, phone on. Face ID. Come on. Alright, put on the DJI Fly and make sure we're still good. Advanced Pilot Assistance Systems, APAS is on. Let's hop out of there. One trick I learnt with that is if when you turn it on and you just click off like that and then you go back in, it turns off. So you got to turn it on and then you see this little grey bar here. You've got to use that to get out of the screen, and that actually works as a save. But if you just double click off the screen, it doesn't save it. Alright, let's turn on the controller. We're in normal mode. I think we'll leave it in normal mode. What's it doing? It's come back to here. That's alright. Alright, we'll flick that up. Doesn't want to let me. That's really weird, isn't it? What's going on there? See, that's what's going to happen if I get out of that. Hang on, let's turn this on. Let's see if that makes a difference. Got full power. I believe so. Yes, because I just charged it last night. Let's do. Lovely. Okay. Full mode there, yes. Okay, what the hell's going on there? Brake, safety, obstacle avoidance, bypass brake off. I have no idea what that is trying to tell me. Advanced safety settings. Alright, let's get out of there. Hopefully we can. Jeez, it just will not let me get out of there. Now if we go back into the menu, it's probably been switched off. Please don't switch it off. Obstacle avoidance, brake, bypass. Oh, okay. We'll try bypass. Okay, I'm learning here. I'm learning. Let's just double check, make sure that's in. Yep, good. All right. All right, let's try that and see how we go. Bloody hell. Oh, right. Here we go. Alright, we got someone coming down with the dog, so I'm going to have to wait for that. We'll just put this on level 2 on the Fang. Got me vape there, and little T-Man's gift to me, the little vape thing there. Alright, now let's get the drone started. So check complete. Yes. And we turn it on. It's on. Turn the recorder on. Alright, the light's not the best, guys, sorry, but I want to try and get this active track down before I go on that cliff road late tomorrow. Good morning. Hello. Hey, beautiful. Alright, we'll just wait for the lady and the dog to go off a bit because the drone's a bit noisy. A lot of dogs don't like the sound of it. It freaks them out a bit. So yeah, I'm just going to go down again, down to the car park, turn around and come back, and hopefully this works. Alright, let's send her up.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Alright, now we'll thingo it down and get a good reading. Oh, hang on, I've got to come back, clearly. Whoa, there's a tree there. Where is it? How high is it up? Ah, it's up pretty high. I'll bring it down a little bit. A little bit. There we go. Okay, let's move the gimbal over. Move it down just a bit. Alright, let's try it. Here we go. Don't swear, Ashley, don't swear. Unable to switch subjects. There we go again. Same bloody thing. Unbelievable. And I've got everything correct. Bypass is on. Safety control. Brake. 120 meters. Your maximum altitude 120 meters. Update home point. Calibrate. MUI. Auxiliary LED. Advanced safety settings. I don't know what any of that means. Safety. Where is the bloody... I really just don't know what's going on here. It just does not want to bloody work, no matter what I do. Alright, let's try bring it down a bit more again. Ah, what happened then? Where did it go? Ah, it went backwards. I pressed the wrong bloody thing. Oh dear. Here we go. Now we're coming down. Alright. Maybe a little bit more. Alright, that's above any car's height that would maybe come down. So let's try it again. Let's get out of that cross. Let's try it again. I don't understand why it bloody well keeps floating down like that. Spotlight. I don't want spotlight, mate. Don't swear. Don't swear. The bloody... It's meant to be behind you, right? Yeah, it is behind me. So let's go back even more. Alright? Go back even more. Let's bring it right in line with me. Not that bloody way, douchebag. Over there. Alright, now we'll bring the gimbal up a bit. And let's see if this active track's going to work now. That's fucking weird. It is fucking weird, man. Every time I go to touch the screen, it fucking moves the drone. See? Fucking weird. Sorry, I'm swearing. Sorry. Maybe if I bring that crosshair right into the bloody... Maybe it's got something to do with the sun as well, I don't know. No cars are coming. Ah, bloody hell, this is just ridiculous. This is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Don't swear, fucking hell. I don't want spotlight, mate. Active track For God's fuck's sake, motherfucker. Ah, you. Don't swear. Wait, wrong way, douchebag. Bloody hell. Go forward. Alright, gimbal down. Let's try it like that. Nope, doesn't like it. Right. Let's try right above it this time. Gimbal down. See if that makes a difference. And I'm just gonna you fuck. You I'm gonna just try it with me walking and see if there's, I mean, I'm a fucking human being apparently, so if that doesn't work, then we know we're in fucking trouble, don't we? Bring it down a bit. Actually, let's take it over onto the grass. Down lower. This way I'm not going to get into any trouble while I practice this so-called Okay, so at least we know what the issue is. It's not recognising the solar panel properly, which is a shame because I would have thought with, you know, the white lines here and the white perimeter around it, that it was a pretty good target, but apparently not. So I believe when I do this coastal cliff road thing tomorrow, I leave here. I'll probably leave very early in the morning because I want to beat any traffic. So it'll be, you know, first light. I'll be at the start of it at first light, and I'll get everything set up, and then I'll go. And along the way, there are little car parks, little nooks along this stretch of cliff coastal road, and I'll kind of hop, skip and jump along there. I'll like start at the start, and what I'm going to do, instead of obstacle avoidance active track, there's another function called parallel, which means it kind of goes on the side of you, and the obstacle avoidance thing doesn't work in that one, I believe, if I've, you know, watched the tutorial and absorbed that information correctly. The plan is to do parallel, and you see the side of this is a much bigger target, and it's a lot brighter. And because let's pretend that this is on the cliff road now, and what this first person view you're seeing now, let's pretend that's the drone up there, right? And it's in parallel mode. So where the drone is now, it would be over the water, and there'd be no trees or no obstacles in the way. So I'm thinking it's going to be a pretty safe bet to do that. But we will see. If it all goes pear-shaped, you'll hear it and see it. But also, I'll show you this. I may be able to do some, you see all the yellow crap on the back here and that, I may be able to do some active track as well and use this as the target. But also, because it's such a bigger thing, and I've never tried the active track with all of this set up together and attached and going. So perhaps once all that is attached and going, it'll provide a bigger target, and the active track will then no longer be an issue. But I did notice that time down at Tooradin when I was doing the active track and I was on the Greenspeed Magnum trike, I had the same problem. It must be a tiny little area and it doesn't like it or something. I really don't know, but as stated in the previous upload, I've got friends overseas travelling around the world in trikes, and they don't seem to have a bloody problem with it. So I really don't know. You know, it's just one of those things, but I wanted to show something else as well. Now, every device, right? I hope you can see this all right. Every device comes with its own cable. The drone has its own cable. This is not the drone's cable. This is the cable for this camera I'm using now, the DJI Action 2, and you plug this into the camera and then you plug it into your laptop and you transfer the files across. Now, all of these cables look exactly the same between devices. Now, here's the issue. It's like when you buy, say your old iPhone charging cable, packs it in, and you go and you buy a cheaper version from Woolworths or whatever, or a service station, and you come home, you plug it in, and it might work for a week or a month, and then it shits itself, and you get that message saying device or whatever's not recognizable. You know, it's the same with these, and I was pulling my hair out for ages. Not recently while I've been here, but in the past I have. And I've made a mental note in my phone to tell you guys about that, because it won't work. If you have this DJI cable trying to transfer things from your drone into your laptop, it just doesn't work. And you're like, what the fuck's going on? And then you realise that somewhere in your travelling, you've mixed all the cables back and forth. And anyway, guys, just a cautionary thought. It really did my head in. It doesn't take much to do my head in, as you've noticed. I'm sorry about that. That's just part of my personality. I am working on that a little bit here and there, although there are much bigger fish to fry for me personally than a little bit of colourful wordage in the vernacular. So yeah, sorry guys if my dialogue and vernacular offend you. I certainly do not I certainly do not mean to offend anyone. That is just how I speak. I understand if it does offend you, and I'm sorry. All right, let's pack it up. Ciao for now.